Hi guys, welcome back to my reading. I trust you guys had a great week last week, and if you wondered what happened to me, I've had several family emergencies that came up in the last couple of weeks that have really tested my resolve and everything else you could think of. It's been very difficult for me to get through this. I'm still not out the other end of this all. My family member is stable for the time being, but I hope that you guys, for the ones that always listen to my channel, perhaps you can give a little prayer to my mother and myself so that we can try to make it through this situation where she's going to need a surgery that's going to be very difficult. And it's just hard for me to deal with it right now. I thought I'd post a reading anyway. Sorry about the hat, my hair, and everything. I just didn't feel like, doing my hair or anything else. I was going to be off camera, but then I set it up on my normal table on the bed, and there was no way I could get off the camera, so be it. Thank you guys for those of you that have donated to my channel, because I knew that I was going to need it, but I didn't really know why. We're facing moving as well. We're having to move from this place where we live now. My mother has also become ill, and just so many things have happened at the same time that I don't even know how to stretch myself any more than I am. I also have to work. So I've had to take days off from work. Just everything. You can't imagine. I can't begin to tell you everything that's gone on in my life for the last couple of weeks. Hence why you didn't hear from me last week. And this week I'm posting because I really felt the need to commune with spirit, connect with spirit, and connect with all of you. I needed that in my life. It was very important for me to do so, as some of my messages may also reach someone that needs to hear it. And if you are going through a very difficult time like myself, then so be it. I will do this now. For those of you that have donated to my channel, thank you. I appreciate it. And for those of you that wish to donate to my channel, I will accept any size donation at this time because I do need it. I am looking at moving. I'm looking at a lot of changes, and every little help is going to be very, very well appreciated and very well needed at this time in my life. For those of you that have contacted me for a reading, I have been doing them slowly, and I will continue to do them as well. So that's not a problem either. I'm just working slowly through everything, but I'm not forgetting anything or anyone. Today we're going to visit the energies that will affect us from the 15th on through the 22nd. My mother's birthday is in 2 days, and just a lot has crossed our path. We're really being tested at this time. The cards that came up as I was shuffling, you know that I always like to meditate prior to my reading, and I always have cards on the table already before I begin my reading, because it's the way Spirit wants me to read. They're all trumps. Major Arcana. They're all Major Arcana trumps. They're just all spiritual related. There's one that isn't, but it is connected. The first card that's come out is the Death card. The Death card is a total transformation of your life. It's closing out cycles in your life that need not be open anymore, that need not be revisited, endings to things that have absolutely nothing positive to share with you in your life. You have already gone over the same territory, gone over the same area, gone over the same relationship, gone over the same negative thoughts, feelings, situation many times, many lifetimes. It's time to end it. It's time for a death to happen in your life of all of the things that no longer serve a positive purpose in your life. You don't need to revisit them anymore. You don't need to go over that pain anymore, because the only thing that it will lead you to is this in the end. If you don't break cycles or situations in your life that need to be changed from the core. At this time, a lot of that energy is stuck. It keeps you stuck in the same place because you still hang on to old relationships, thoughts of old relationships, places of employment, places where you live that don't jive with your spirit or with who you truly are or what direction you should be going in. So it keeps you stuck. For this time, you are stuck in a place where you're trying to find enlightenment, you're trying to find your way, but you know that ultimately what looms above you is death, is change. Change from the root up. It has to transform. Your energy has to transform. Where you are in life has to transform in order for you to move forward, not be stuck like the hangman anymore. These are all very difficult lessons that are being taught to us at this time. A lot of the planets are moving into different houses, into different signs. So different areas of your chart are being highlighted as these planets move. Things will disappear out of your life, other things will come in. There's hard squares being done towards planets that are in different houses, so that all affects us. As above, so below. You can manifest what you desire in your life, but you have to work with that energy. It just doesn't fall on your lap. Sometimes you may get a little glimpse of it, but it's not going to happen unless there's some sort of movement forward in your life, where you take your life in your own reins, in your own direction, and move forward, like the Chariot here. He is very triumphant because he's seen the path forward. He knows what needs to be released. He knows how to get forward movement out of his life, but he has to do it on his own. He has to take charge. You can't wait for someone else to do it for you. You have to do it yourself, and you will be rewarded for your perseverance through this difficult time in your life. But you have to keep moving forward. You can't stay stuck like you have been for a while, knowing that things needed to change, knowing that several things needed to change, but being afraid to make the change. So then the spirit world takes over. Then the universe says, okay, you can't do it, let me help you. Let me just step it up for you a little bit. And then things start to happen all at the same time, where you lose your footing because it's too much change at once. And we're just humans at this time. We're a spirit in a human body. We need to know that we're eternal, but the things that we go through in life, since we have feelings, they're very difficult. In here is the Wheel of Fortune telling you, if you can't change, I'm going to move your changes around. You're going to change whether you like it or not. Okay, it represents the fixed signs. It represents movement forward, whether you are ready for it or not, because as the seasons change, so do your life. This is a positive, fortunate change, but it's going to affect your emotions because you're getting the King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone that's either a counselor, a water sign, or someone that's very much in control of their emotions. So what you're being asked to do is, in light of all of these changes that are happening in your life at the moment, you need to stay in control of your emotions. That's going to help you, because we become too emotional with all the things that happen all at once. And, sometimes you can't control that because, again, we're only human. And as for me, I'm an empath, so I can feel a lot of everybody else's emotions. Some will make me angry, and some will make me very depressed, and some will make me cry a lot, So I've been like, my emotions are off the chart and they're all over the place. It's been just really difficult because my mom is very important to me, has been for a long time now. And when you see the people that you love going through a very difficult time in their life, and it's out of your hands, out of your control, then you panic and then you can't let them see it. And I know she's not going to listen to this, so I can talk about her. But anyway, back to the reading. Let me see what cards will come up for us for this week, because those are just the major influences that are happening to us. They're all major arcana cards except for the King of Cups, but it's just to let you know that the changes that are happening in your life at the moment are all being brought on by spirit. They're big changes. Just the Death card alone, that is so much transformation. There could be water signs that are coming into our lives at this time. Could be a Scorpio, could be Pisces, could be a Cancer, because there's Cancer on the table here. This card here represents Scorpio, but this one represents Cancer, and this one represents a water sign. So there's a lot of water here, but it could just be your emotions. Jupiter has just stepped into Scorpio. Okay, this card here represents Jupiter, and this card represents Scorpio. So Jupiter and Scorpio could bring us something that we have been hoping to achieve for a very long time, which could be gaining control over our spiritual life, becoming more enlightened, like the Hanged Man here, going deeper into our spiritual world, which may isolate us from other people because we have to dig deep into our emotions. Scorpio is one of the deepest signs where they feel very, very deeply about everything. So at this time, our buttons are going to be pushed very easily by others, so don't allow it to fire you up. You know, stay in control of your emotions, like the King of Cups here. Very much in control. If you have to have a cup of wine every now and then just to keep you stable, go for it. I, for one, will not touch anything at this time because I'm trying to become enlightened and trying to go so deep into my psyche and into my spirituality that no cup of wine is going to help me. But for some people, it will help take the edge off. I do know that. And since he's here holding a big-ass cup, I figured I'd just mention that. For some of you, a little taste of wine here and there isn't a bad thing, you know. It's just for some of us, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make much of a difference. Not with these changes, you know. The transformation card could be representing anything from what it states literally to just transforming your life to where it feels like there's a death to the old self and a rebirth of the new you, which will be totally different from what you were before all of these changes occurred. And you will be moving forward. You will feel triumphant as you move forward because of this card here. You will be taking your life in your own hands and saying, you know what, I'm not going to allow anyone else to control me, and I'm not going to go in the direction to please anyone else but myself. Only myself, and just move forward. Because Jupiter will help us move forward, especially if you're Sagittarius and you've had Saturn in your sign for a while. It's about to move out. Jupiter just stepped into Scorpio, where it will be for the next year, and then it's the 12th house, so it's the house of undoing, it's the house of spirituality, it's the house of death, the house of inheritance, the house of rebirth. So with Jupiter there expanding those situations, you need to be careful and be very in touch with those that you love, because things can change at the drop of a hat, and it's just the way it is. Let me pull some other cards. I'm sorry, I might get lost a couple times. You're just going to have to bear with me, because my thoughts are like all over. King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Hermit. Another trump card. Going within yourself, staying alone, finding some solitude that is peaceful. It's helpful for you to be alone, to try to divulge all of the information and all of the things that are coming into your life all at once. The King of Pentacles is here. You could meet a male or a person, could be male or female, of the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. They could figure prominently in your week, this upcoming week. Maybe a person that is an earth sign can help support you somehow in this week with conversation, or just being on your side, or just being helpful in some way, because you may find some help from an earth sign. With your Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is protecting oneself against attack from other people. So this earth sign may become very protective of you, or may help you stand up for yourself. Okay, it could be at work because of the pentacle, because seeing how you have to be a little bit on your own or by yourself, or just very internal, going within a lot. You may be a bit quiet, you may have some type of altercation from other people, but you have your earth signs that will support you somehow, that will stand up for you. So don't worry about having to cover your butt, or you know, any type of arguments that you may get in, or if someone pushes your button, you know you'll have someone there to stand up for you. You have the Eight of Cups here as well. The Eight of Cups is moving away from a place where there's no spirituality, there's nothing there. You're moving towards a time in your life when you're going to be more spiritual. You're going to allow more spirituality into your life because you're looking for it. You feel empty. there's something missing. There's a cup missing, the cup of felicity, which would be the ninth cup. So you're turning around and going, you know what, I'm going in this other direction now because I haven't found what I'm looking for in this area of my life or in this place, or whether it's home, work, religion, spirituality, your own path. You're following a guidance. You're following a calling that you don't really understand, but it's a deep knowing. It's an enlightenment that you're searching for, and you're going to get it because of this transformation that's coming, of what Jupiter is gifting you, of moving forward in your life. You're going to find that you have to go deeper. You have to learn more. You have to read more. You have to internalize more the information that is coming from Spirit. Okay, you're going to want to go in a different direction. You're going to open up to more spirituality in your life. That card usually is representing a moon or an eclipse or just a month's time. So in a month's time, there's going to be a lot of deep spiritual changes in your life that are going to affect your emotions. Just remember, be the King of Cups. Be in control of your emotions as much as you can, so that other people can't throw you off. You're being asked to invoke. Ask for a blessing. There is an endless supply of divine support awaiting your request. For all of us that are going through a difficult time in our lives right now, we need to pray, and pray a lot. We need to ask for blessings from the divine, from the universe, from whatever God you want to call down, or help me, and ask for blessings. Tell them. Ask for whatever it is that you need, and always express your gratitude for what you have, the people in your life, the roof over your head, the food that you eat, the air that you breathe, the water that you drink, whatever it is you do. Show gratitude for that already, and ask for your blessings, and ask for assistance, because we all have angels, we all have guides. They're right there. You just need to ask for it. And remember to focus on the people that do come into your life during this week, because there's a mirroring effect going on with the people around us, whether they're at work or family members, friends, or just people that come into your life this week in order to assist you. Because when we ask for help, it does come. We just don't notice it right away, because it'll come from other people that perhaps they have something to say, and something that they say will jive with what you are asking for. They may have the answer to what you're looking for. You just need to allow others into your life. I know that we got the Hermit card, which is asking us to be by ourselves, but we have to internalize some. So we have to find some time to be alone in order to gain our energy, to gain some peace, so that we can move through this energy a lot easier than if we don't. Then we just stay, engaged all of the time. We're being asked to relax a little, stay within and go within, and search for Spirit within, for answers from your higher self, from your guides, from your angels. It'll come. But it may also come from the mouths of others, from the mirroring effect that we have with other people. Learn to see God's presence in everyone you meet, okay? Because there's going to be that mirroring effect that we need to work on. Maybe there's things we still need to work on in order for these major changes to happen in our lives. We have to release some of those negative patterns and thoughts that plague us every day, all the time. We need to let it go. We need to be more positive in the ways that we speak about ourselves, that we speak about others. If somebody pisses you off, you're going to immediately say, oh, F it, whatever. You're going to have your immediate response to that. But you need to start thinking, well, we need to judge not, so that we don't become judged by the angels and by our guides. Because the minute we start becoming judgy, they're going to turn around and start judging us. Because once we are spiritually enlightened, or once we're on this path, it's unforgiving. You need to know that if you judge, you're going to be judged. So don't judge anyone, no matter what's going on. You just follow your own guidance. You follow your own path. You follow what your heart is dictating. We all have the calling that we need to follow. Okay? And do not judge others at all whatsoever, because they're going to have their moment. And you're going to get your blessing. Remember that. And then we need to not worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to take care of itself. Tomorrow is going to happen whether you worry or not. You'll make yourself sick over worrying about tomorrow. Take therefore no thought for the morrow, for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Don't worry about the outcome tomorrow. Be grateful today. Ask for your blessings today. Live in the present moment. Do everything you can to walk the straight and narrow, to do what you're supposed to do. And then tomorrow will be a lot better for you than if you become judgy or if you become someone that you're not, because the energy is taking you in a negative direction. Remember, we're being told by the Archangel Michael, there's a favorable outcome. Follow your guidance. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. If we balance our emotions and we balance our lives out as much as we can and help others, give them a helping hand, whatever it is, the angels, the universe, that energy that's always there, will help us in one way or another. We may not always see it, but in the end we may notice it. We may think, wow, this could have gone in a totally different way, but look at what happened. And we'll see God's blessing in there somewhere. But we have to stay vigilant all the time, or we might miss it. Surrender worry. Don't worry about stuff, because when you worry about something, you actually bring in that energy. It's like a magnet. You will magnetize yourself to whatever you're worried about, or whatever you're thinking that you're not going to get in your life, or anything that's negative. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. Where worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. Always. Worry none. I know that's hard to say, and me, I was like beside myself last week because of all the things that happened. And I'm still not out of the woods yet. I needed to connect. That's all. But we need to surrender the worry, the outcome, the worry about tomorrow. What will tomorrow bring? We need to let that go, because tomorrow will bring what tomorrow is going to bring. We need to stay in the moment so that we can deal with tomorrow a lot more easier than if we're worried about, oh my God, what's going to happen? You can't sleep, you can't rest, and tomorrow comes, you're exhausted, you can't even deal with it because you beat yourself up 24 hours prior to that. So you need to worry less, be more grateful, more gratitude in your life, more love with the people that are around you, and show it, express it, do whatever you can to show it to everyone, and do it out of your heart. Not out of some thought that okay, if I do this, I will get that. No. It has to come straight from your heart, or else you get nothing. Truth. I'm lovingly honest with myself and others. Always tell the truth, no matter what. Because once you start that little train of lies, even if they're little and they're white, eventually they'll turn black and they'll get really big. So be honest with yourself. Be honest with the people around you. Tell the truth. The truth will set you free anyway. In the end, it pays to tell the truth. Sagittarians are honest to a default. They're blunt. And that sometimes can kick you in the butt. But in the end, you don't have to make up a story. People don't have to like it. They just have to know that you were honest. At least you were honest, and they'll know that. Your faith has saved you. Go in peace. That's all I needed to know. And when I got really crazy during the week, I asked for assistance, and the words that I got really helped me, so I kept going every day, and I made it through, and I fought everything I had to fight, and everyone I had to fight in order to make it, to pull my mother out from where she was. Alright. Angel of Expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. It's all about expressing yourself this week, people. How you speak to others, how you tell the truth. It will set you free, and it will start that path of transformation that we have coming for us, regardless of what we think. And there may be a blessed relationship, friendship, partnership that's coming to us. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. So there's something coming. Yay. This could be a doctor. This could be a counselor. This could be a lawyer. You know, it depends on who it is that you have coming to your life. It depends on what you need at this time. This could be a partner, a romantic partner, a good friend, a spiritual leader, a teacher. Here's the... It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence and balance is healthy, or it's okay. So if you've been overeating like I have because of the stress, you're being told it's all right. Don't beat yourself up. Just slow down. Notice it so that it stops a little bit, and then keep moving forward. And if you gotta, I don't know, have a drink or eat a little bit more or run a little bit more, then it's okay. Don't beat yourself up over it. Angel of the universe, you're being encouraged to expand your thinking. So if there's a place you're trying to move to, expand the area that you're looking in. If there's a job you're looking for, expand the area. So much like that. If there's a doctor, in my case, that you're looking for, expand your thinking. There could be another way. There could be a different treatment, a different avenue. So you're being told to expand the way that you are thinking about whatever situation it is you're going through. We're all going through something different. But I know that this will jive with you guys. And now I have to end the reading because I'm getting to where I can't talk anymore. I love you guys. I'm sending my love, my blessings to all of you. Thank you for your support, for asking, hey, what's up, where are you, what's going on in your life. I will post a card on Instagram when I can during the week. It all depends how my energy levels are, which they have been kind of low because of the stress. So I will try to improve on that for you guys and for myself, because I need it. Alright guys, have a blessed week, and I will hopefully talk to you again next weekend. Remember, if I'm not here, it's because of something that's happened. So pray for me if you don't see me and my family, because that is what I will need the most, I believe. Bye for now.